recipe delicious person who brings us spurtles, among other things.
I do.
We're going to talk today, though, about her beautiful ceramics, which you may not have had an opportunity to see.
Thank you.
These zipped in and out of here so quickly. We don't have many left, and they are now at a clearance price because we can't reorder them. You're getting a two-piece set called the Lip and Loop Casserole set.
Yes.
Customer top rated.
People
these have tons
love
of five-star
them.
reviews, so please don't miss out on your chance in picking these up because they're going to be gone soon. First day at clearance price today. Also, 3 easy payments of $765. So listen up. You were telling me that you were inspired. I mean, I'm sure you have seen so many wonderful foodie things throughout the years, but this was inspired by a vintage piece that you saw in Europe.
Yes. Well, the Spurtles came from an old idea, and I'm always looking for new ideas, new ways to take old things. So I went into an antique shop in Belgium, of all places, and hanging there on a hutch like this, there was several pieces, and they were from the 19th century. These pieces were from the 1800s. They had lips here, and they had loops. And I thought, well, gee, that was a really great idea to hang it back when you had a hutch. But I've been looking for something that I could pull out of the oven. I wanted, and then another thing is that so many of the times when I'm cooking, I've got meatloaf, I've got something else, and I want to pour off some liquid.
Yes.
And so I thought to myself, this design is dynamite. It was a very simple design, and then I thought, sometimes you just want to update your kitchen. You don't want to redo your kitchen, a little pop of color and something that is so functional. So I decided that I would put these little mid-century designs in here, which was a little bit in keeping with the part of Europe that I found it. It's on both sides, the front and the back, which just makes it so beautiful. But if you just have a few pieces, it adds in nicely to your already maybe floral patterns that you might have.
And to your vintage pieces. I know a lot of you have, Russell Wright and authentic mid-century kitchen pieces, and this will mix and match beautifully. Let me show you the colors, and then we'll give you some ideas. So we have this gorgeous red. That is going quickly. We only have about 500 left forever. We also have that, speaking of mid-century, that gorgeous turquoise.
Oh, I'm partial to that color.
And then we have the gray, which is the most limited. Fewer than 300 pieces there. And then up top, you were showing us that beautiful blue, which is kind of like more of a teal.
Yes,
really
and what I wanted to show you is that I lifted out of the oven with this. This, our pieces get hot and we're always having to grab them by the corner.
Yeah.
So I was able to lift from one side with this, and then because of the loop here, I was also able to just kind of lift up.
Yeah, it's like a little notch.
It's like a little notch.
That's great.
So, like so many ceramics, this is beautifully nonstick.
Wow.
So look, as you start to, actually let me do it from this side, then you start to serve it and you see that beautiful design in there. I do baking in here. There's a chocolate cake I make where I do the mixing right into the pan.
Wow.
And it comes right out. Cornbread comes out. Now, one of the big things that I do that I love about this piece is, so I have a roast chicken here. And the liquid will go down. You want to make yourself some gravy, or maybe you'll just want to pour. A lot of the time I'll just pour right onto the plate. You can just lift it up and pour it, right? Now this is almost 3 quarts and this is almost 2 quarts.
Okay.
This size right here. If you are somebody who uses an 8-inch square to make a cake, this is the same volume in here. But what's important, just like our Spurtles, is the multi-use aspect. I'm serving potatoes here, bringing them right to the table, and I can't say enough about this little business right here. It's so much easier for folks who just need that extra little bit of safety.
I love the shape.
The shape is superb.
Are you guys looking at these reviews? We're scrolling.
Yes, people are loving them.
Tons of 5-star reviews. They're high quality. They look beautiful. I can't wait to cook something in them. This is a really unique and interesting shape. People love the pour spout at the end.
I know, and I think because I was the Spurtle queen.
Yes.
To come in, this was my first ceramic. I was very, very proud of it.
Look how that pops right out.
It pops right out. I wanted to make something that was useful, that was in the same spirit of Mad Hungry, which is multifaceted. And so here we baked right in here. Now we just baked this frittata right in here. There is not a thing left on the bottom.
Wow, that's great.
I can take it right to the table to serve. And look at that gray. If you like kind of like a stainless steel or more of like a sleek or a white, this is a great item for you.
Also, these are dishwasher safe. They are microwave safe, and you can put them in the oven up to 400.
into the freezer, into the refrigerator.
Like all of your fine ceramic pieces.
I will chill this fruit salad, just keep it into the fridge, and again, bring it right to the table. And look how nice, if you're somebody who cooks a lot of really colorful food, the gray is beautiful. At the same time, this is an entire side of salmon that I have right here that was baked right here in the pan, and it's just, again, you just take it to the table and you're able to serve it right there.
But look at the shape of this pan. It's not a 13 by 9 big rectangle, and you could not put that salmon in a round pan.
No.
I mean, this is something I think everyone should add to their collection.
It brings such a pop of color. The design, like I said, even if you have a more traditional kind of floral pattern, you put a color pop in here, it works beautifully.
Yeah.
But it is, you will find that you use this oval shape so many times. Look at here, this mid-century.
Yeah, like that embossing is so 50s. I love it.
It's great. And what's interesting is that it is retro, but it also feels very, very modern.
And very clean.
Exactly.
Especially in that gray.
Now I'm going to go over here one more time, and I'm going to bring another thing.
Okay. So while you're walking back, do you need some help with the door or anything?
Nope, I got it.
So let me just show you again, you guys. You're getting both of these pieces. Here they are next to each other. One is a little larger than the other. You can hang them up if you want to, per the design intent. And they have a pour spout at the opposite end. They are also a nice depth. So this one is 16 1/4 by 10 by 3 inches for the large one, 15 by 9 by 2 for the smaller one. And then you can see,
so this, the
here's
large,
a lasagna.
The large one is like a 13 by 9. So this I just baked beautifully, and then I would, if I had two pieces, if because you get two pieces in the set, then I will bake directly in here, and then here are my sausage and peppers, which I'll bring to the table, and the two pieces go to the table. There's something about the way they fit snugly at the table as well.
Right.
And again,
easy to pass.
Easy to pass,
you could put
easy
like
to pick
2
up.
pork tenderloins in that big one.
Oh, I always
or a big meatloaf.
I cook pork tenderloin here all the time. I bake. It's just one of those things, like I said, the mad hungry ethos, which is do something that you, now this is purely nothing but serving. But here I go. Just look at the way I just grabbed it with my finger. I went like that. And then I feel like I have a little bit of control. And if I did have a little bit of, lemon sauce or something after I serve, take a little piece right here and serve it, then I can just pour off, oh, look, that's just a little bit of, that might be a lemon sauce or something, and pour. So the lip and the loop is what makes these functional and magical. And these beautiful designs based on an old piece made fresh again.
I mean, all the things like enchiladas, you can do cannoli.
And you just don't have a piece like this in your kitchen. And that's the main thing.
How beautiful it is just on display.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, gray, very limited. Red, okay, fewer than 100 in the gray. In the red, we had 600. There's fewer than 200 now in the red. We have a few more than that in the blue, which is this one. And then the turquoise, which is more of a green turquoise down the front. By the way, the silicone spurtle set she's been using is also available on QVC.com.
Yes.
I could not do a day in my kitchen without that set.
You're a spurtler from the beginning.
Spurtlized. All right, stay in the ordering process for Lucinda's beautiful